Hey guys, welcome back. This is a video of how I personally clean my car. I've done this to a lot of cars. I've washed my mom's Porsche, a few of my friends' cars, and most importantly, the 2020 STI. I previously owned this beautiful 2022 Camaro 2SS 1LE. This process does take some time, but honestly, it's really not that bad. It's maybe a little bit more than an hour. And this is just the washing segment, guys. No new detailing, but okay, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Again, guys, we're gonna scrub really well. You don't want to use really too much force, but you do want to basically agitate every surface you can. This Griot's wheel cleaner, you gotta let it work for you. Just kind of touch everything and it'll do the rest. Like I said earlier, this stuff works magic on calipers. And these calipers look really good, so we're going to try and treat them really well. The rotors a little bit. I'm going to use the big wheel bully. Start at the top. Looks pretty good. I'm going to scrub the tires. These tires aren't that bad because I did clean them earlier, but just to show you guys how to do a proper tire clean, gotta agitate pretty hard. Just do a final little brush agitation just to touch every little detail. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna crank the pressure washer. Also, another thing, don't be afraid to get wet. If you don't get wet, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. So guys, as you can see, we've done one wheel so far. This process really doesn't take that long per wheel, but I am really making it important to you guys to say that you need to do one wheel at a time. Otherwise, you can't focus your energy. You can't focus that much on if you're doing 4 wheels or even 2 wheels at a time. If you do one wheel at a time, you're going to start it and then finish it, then move on to another. This is a great method, in my opinion. Many other professional detailers do this, and it's really just a great way to do your wheels. So guys, as we're watching me clean the wheels, I would like to say what products I use. I actually am going to start off with the pressure washer. I have a Ryobi gas pressure washer with a Honda engine in it. It has 3,000 psi. It's really powerful, and I think that's kind of the sweet spot for cars. Because you definitely don't want to get too close to the paint, otherwise it could potentially rip it off, but it really does give you a lot of power, and it makes cleaning wheels in very dirty areas quite easy, right? You can do things faster, a better job, and it's a really nice thing when it comes to detailing and washing a car. You can also clean the sidewalk and things like that after you have stains from your dirty wheels fairly easily. Also, something that's very important is the wheel cleaner. I use Griot's heavy-duty wheel cleaner. It does dissolve the iron kind of particles from the brake dust, right? So it's not only just good at getting dirt loose, it has chemicals in it that really makes the whole process faster, and it gives you a better result at the end. The detail brushes you see me currently using, they're just from Amazon. They're nothing special. They just kind of get the job done, and as long as they're reasonably solid and they last for quite a while, I don't see anything wrong with them. Not expensive. After my wheels, usually get to the paint, right? Soap, I use Chemical Guy Citrus Washing Gloss. That soap is fantastic. It smells good and it makes the paint look even better. I put quite a bit in the foam cannon. You do use quite a bit of it, but it gives you just a great look. It gives you great looking paint, right? So as I turn the pressure washer here, guys, we're just going to spray the wheel down. I always spray the wheels down from top to bottom. We always want gravity to help us out, right? So if we want the top, gravity will pull all of that water down. So basically we are getting the best possible chance that the dirt is getting rinsed off of the wheel, right? You don't want to leave any of this Griot's wheel cleaner on. You don't want to leave any of these strong chemicals on. You just want to use them and then get them off as fast as possible. There have been times in the past that my friends have used these chemicals and they left it on their wheel for even just 5-10 minutes, and it permanently stains their wheels. There's nothing really you can do that I know of to get it out besides, completely polishing out your wheel, right? And that's obviously, no one wants to do that. So it's just really important that you guys know to do this process quickly. You obviously want to do a good job. Alright guys, we're going to start by doing the paint. Filled the buckets with soap and water. Gonna turn the water on, get the pressure washer ready, and we're gonna start first time doing the paint and windows. Let's get it. Alright guys, so as I just said, this is the first time I've ever done the paint on this car. You guys are right here with me. And first and foremost, we're just gonna get the air out of the pressure washer. That's what I'm currently doing right now, and maybe it looks a little weird to you guys, but basically you want all the air out of the pressure washer, so it's not just going to be shooting bursts of air, possibly containing rocks, at your paint. You just want the cleanest possible water coming out of your pressure washer with the most even stream, and that's basically what we're doing right here. sections, guys. That's why I just do the front of the car first, usually the right side, then the left side, and then the back of the car. I do this because I don't want the soap to ever dry up on the paint at all, because remember, car's outside, so I'm fighting with the sun at all times. So I'm trying to just focus one side on the car at a time. So guys, we're gonna exchange wash mitts. I have this nice yellow one, just so if you can see any dirt that might be on it. And again, we're gonna be very smooth with our motions. Very smooth. Straight lines only. Yeah, this soap is just magical. Look at all that. It's so satisfying. Not that much pressure. If you guys are using a lot of pressure, you're not using enough soap, or your wash mitt's not right, you shouldn't have to use basically any pressure. Just kind of gliding on the paint, touching every bit of it. Let the soap work for you. And yeah, like already I'm on the ground. And always a good idea to start high, so you can just have the soap carry out all that dirt using gravity. And always straight lines. And you should not be putting any pressure, really. This is probably one of the smoothest cars I've ever felt, to be honest. This paint's really, really nice. I'm just gonna keep going back and forth, switch sides, minimize scratching, hit all parts of the paint. I'm sure you guys can hear all the foam dripping down. It's really some great stuff. And you do the trunk again, do the rear window, hit this side, walk around over here, hit it again. The rear window, trunk area, and the roof is some of the most dirty parts after the wash, because they really don't get hit that much. I'm just do a little bit of the trunk right now, and then we're gonna really do a good job on it in a second. And again, I always go in separate areas. I don't do the whole car at one time, because I want to focus my efforts on every single part of the car. I don't want to just do it all quickly. Even this whole wash doesn't take really much more than an hour. Not that bad. Once again, we're gonna wring this out. Put it in here, dunk it. Bring it out again. Put it back in clean, and use the yellow one again. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We are almost done with the video. I know it's a long one, but I really like to go in depth with this kind of stuff. Now working with the back of the car, we are dealing with some of the, I'd say the dirtiest part of the car, right? We don't have the front on debris, but we do have all of the back end debris, right? So we have all the rubber from the tires, we have the brake dust, we have all that kind of stuff that gets left behind the car. Definitely a dangerous in terms of contamination part of the vehicle to work on. Now this vehicle does have quad exhaust, so you have to be careful not to touch any of the pipes with your wash mitt, and if you do, well, don't use it on the paint until you wash it really good. And just be careful guys, but this is probably one of the most fun parts of the car. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've dried off most of the car. Now once the car is on the drier side of the spectrum, I like to open all the panels up because there is going to be some water, as you can see, dripping down that you don't want dripping down in your paint later. So you a little walk around the car. It's looking pretty good. Probably on camera it looks phenomenal. Looks pretty good in person. Now I use 2 drying towels from Griots. These things are massive. These things are great. Pretty expensive. I think I got them for like $40 each. Alright guys, now the fun stuff begins. We have 2 completely clean microfiber rags. Now this is going to be for that more detail work in terms of drying, because we're not in the phase of protecting the paint yet. In my opinion, we have to get all the water off, get the paint to be dry. So we're just gonna, if we see any dirt left, we don't touch it. Do not touch it. We just want all the water off. See, I don't see any dirt. It's really good. See, like right here, this is dry. There's probably some dirt, so I'm not gonna really touch it much. You just want to make sure the paint itself is dry. And if there's any dirt on the rag, okay, that's where I have to kind of get working a little bit. We're going to do the doors. I've already protected these with some detailer in the past, so that's why they're actually looking pretty nice. So there's not that much dirt on the rag. We can touch the mirrors. We're gonna clean it anyway. with some mirror cleaner, or a window cleaner, but glass cleaner, that's the word. But for example, the engine bay, just get all this water soaked up. Shouldn't be much dirt in it, not that much. You know, if you're seeing stuff that's like completely black, you probably just want to make sure you're not using that rag anywhere else. See, like that, that's quite a bit of dirt. So now this rag is only going to be for the engine bay, so I do not want to touch it to the paint at all. I'm going to be getting all the insides of the engine bay, all the crevices, everything in here. It's going to look really, really, really good. And now, especially on a new car, you really don't have to do all that much with an engine bay. There's not that much buildup of dirt and oils and things like that, which is really nice. We're gonna keep just wiping down the engine bay, and I will show you guys in a sec what to do to paint once it's completely dry. Alright guys, so that wraps it up for this video, but as you can see, there will be a detailing video coming up soon, and hope you guys watch that. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy. Peace.